Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video what we're going to do is we are going to be doing a quick unboxing of the Galaxy Buds Plus and also do a first time setup by connecting this to a Galaxy smartphone to see the new features, and also I'm going to be doing a quick comparison with the old buds right over here to see what's actually new. Alright, so let's dive in and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up the box. Alright, so when that comes off, we basically have the same exact internals as the old Samsung Buds. We have a box right here, okay, and we have the Galaxy Buds Plus right over here. I'm going to put that aside for a second. Let's push this aside. Now, in this little box, what we have is, we have the USB cable to charge the Buds. Let me pull it out of the box. So we've got this cable right here that's going to allow us to charge this box by connecting this to an adapter, and we also have a bunch of little ear tips that you can actually use to change the size of the buds so that they fit your ears perfectly. Alright, so let's take this out of that white little label and put it right over here. I'm going to bring in this guy over here as well. This is the old Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now they can be purchased for around $100. I'll drop some links down below. And then we have the new Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. Now right off the bat, all the new cases, the size of the actual case, as you can see, is very similar. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it more clear. You can see that these boxes now have a more shiny finish, and the old boxes, the old cases, have a more matte finish. I would prefer this, but that's what we have. That's the way you differentiate the actual cases. Otherwise, everything over here, we have the USB Type-C port here and here on the back right there. Okay, now when we open up the buds, this one, as you can see, again, we have this kind of internal. Now when I open this one up, it's going to look a little bit different. What we do have is here it says left and right, and here it also says left and right, but we now have a plastic strip showcasing it. That little light is on the top, and this little light is in the middle between L and R. And also, if you look at the buds themselves, these ones are slightly more shiny than these guys. However, the overall look and feel is exactly the same. The shape is the same. So when I pull this out and I put it right here, it's going to feel exactly the same shape and size as this one, even though these are now slightly more heavy because they do have slightly larger battery capacity. And even though the battery capacity is slightly larger, the actual battery life has taken a big bump. So what we do have is total battery life for the case plus buds on the older buds is 13 hours, but on the newer ones we have 22 hours. So with a full charge, the case and the buds are going to give you 22 hours of battery life as opposed to 13 hours that we had prior. Now in a minute I'm going to connect these to the smartphone to show you the new interface and the new features, but real quick I'll also let you know they do now charge faster. So in 3 minutes of charge on these guys, on the Buds Plus, you're actually getting 60 minutes of life, of battery life. Now with this one right over here, if you charge them for 9 minutes is when you get 60 minutes of battery life. So they will charge much quicker within 3 minutes and give you 1 hour of battery life. And one more thing I want you guys to understand is the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus now have 2 external microphones as opposed to 1 external microphone. So that's going to translate to better call quality, which I've already tested on a different pair. So I'll let you know right off the bat, the call quality on these Buds Plus is going to be better than the Buds because they now have 2 external microphones, while this one only has 1 microphone right here, okay? And then this one is going to have 2 microphones. A little bit hard to see because they're black buds, but it does have 2 microphones on the outside. And of course, they both come with IPX2 rating for sweat and water resistance, and neither one of them has active noise cancellation such as you would find on the new AirPods Pro. Alright, so let's connect this to the smartphone and see what's happening. Alright, so let's start the setup process. So basically what you do is you just have to open up the box, and once you open the box up, let's see what happens. We have a brand new animation for Galaxy Buds Plus. It says a new device has been detected, and it's going to sync with the phone. So I'm going to tap on connect. Alright, let's see what happens. We have the application that pops right up. and it's going to set up the phone. And I want to show you one more thing right after that. So it's installing the application, it's setting everything up, everything is connected as you can see. Just give it a couple more seconds here, and there we go. We have congrats on your new Galaxy Buds. You tap on agree and the app is going to show up. It's going to give you a quick tutorial, all right? So stay in touch with your surroundings by using ambient sound, which I'm going to show you in a second. Tap on next, and you can also start Spotify from your earbuds by tapping on the touchpad, and also you can change how you want to activate that in a second, as you can see right there. Okay, so that's been done. It says you're all set, and this is the actual home screen. Now on the home screen, something that's brand new right off the bat is we can see the battery levels for each bud and also for the case. So the case is at 29% and each bud is at 99%. Now we have a new version. I'm going to update that in a second. Be right back with you guys. But let me show you one more thing. When I shut this off, it's going to disconnect, all right? When I reopen it, it is going to, in fact, show me a new animation. As you can see, that's 99%, 99%, 28% for the case, okay? Just so you know. And then you do have to go to the Wear application to go back to where I was. So let me do a quick update. I'm going to be right back after the brand new version. All right, so we're reconnected and we get a quick tip. It says clean your earbuds regularly to make sure you're always getting full volume and rich balanced sound. All right, so let's say okay to that. I'm also gonna click okay to this. They're asking you to make a tight seal, so you want to use the right sized tip on your earbuds to get a tight seal. So let's just click okay. Okay, so this is the brand new interface right here. We have more options here than the previous version. In fact, let me just shut this for 1 second. Let me bring in my other earbuds. Okay, I'm going to put them right here. Take a look at the differences. So I just opened this one up. So I'm going to exit from this. I'm going to go to my regular Wearbuds Galaxy Wearables application. Look at the difference. This is the old user interface. We don't have that ambient sound option. We have it, but it's something different. It's at the bottom, and you can see there's less menu options right here. Okay, so let me just shut this off again. Turn this on right over here. All right, so it's gonna connect right away. I can tap over here and switch to my Galaxy Buds Plus, and that's the interface. We have brand new things happening right here. So we have the ambient sound option, and I can actually increase the ambient sound. So let's say that I have it turned off and I have these plugged to my ears. When somebody from the outside talks, I can barely hear them. But when I enable the ambient sound, I can start to hear them with low sensitivity, or if I want to really hear them, I can go to the medium, and if I want to maximize it, I can go to the maximum ambient sound high setting. Now at the bottom here we have, let me just push this aside for a second, we have now 6 options. The normal option is brand new. In the old version, in these guys, we had bass boost, we have soft, we have dynamic, clear, and treble, but now we have the normal option. Then you go down a little bit, you have the notifications, you get the touchpad settings. Obviously this is to manage your notifications. With this one, you go in here and you basically choose what happens when I tap the left side or the right side. You can change all the settings. As you can see, you can even change the ambient sound if you so desire, or you can, like I said, you can launch. If I have this one, if I tap on the right one, it's going to launch the Spotify if it's in my ear. And let's go back over here. We also have the advanced option here. If you tap on this one, now this is a brand new option. It says use ambient sound during calls. So if you get a call and you still want to hear what's happening in your surroundings, you want to make sure this is enabled, because if you have it disabled, you're going to be mute to what's happening to your surroundings. It's always good to be aware. So that's the new option you have right here, advanced option. Then you got the Find My Earbuds option. You tap on General. You can reset the earbud settings if you want. And then at the bottom, you got the software update that you should do as soon as you get these. You got some tips and the user manual. You can tap on this one. You get a full user manual, or you can just swipe through the tips. And then finally, if you come down here, you can tap on the labs and you can play with these experimental features. Double tap the earbud edge to turn down the volume, or the edge of the right earbud to turn the volume up. So if you double tap the edge of this earbud, it's going to lower the volume. If you double tap the right one on the edge, it's going to increase the volume. And then you have the ability to set extra high ambient volume. So I don't recommend this. I tried it, to be honest. There's just too much interference from the outside when you do this, but you can test it. You know, some people have specific needs, and then you have the gaming mode, which allows you to minimize audio delay for vivid, synchronized gaming sound. All right. So that's basically everything that's new on the Galaxy Buds Plus. Better battery life, better call quality, and extra options from the software perspective. And again, let me just put this right here. Let me open this up, put it right over here. Let's go and switch over to the Galaxy Buds. Take a look at the difference in the menu. So we've got the earbuds, equalizer with 5 options and just a bunch of settings. But if I tap here and go to my Galaxy Buds, as you can see, we have the ambient sound option, 6 options here, and a bunch of more settings right here. All right. So that's it, guys. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know. I'll be making a follow-up video to this one as well to give you more information, maybe make a full comparison between the earbuds and the earbuds Plus. But for now, have a fantastic day. Drop those comments down below. Alright, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH Online to get the latest updates as well. Alright, have a fantastic day.